Hey, get ready. I've got some great resources for anybody using WordPress. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome to WordPress Wednesday. I'm Corey Ashton, and I've got some great resources that I've kind of content curated together. I've gone out and found some really cool blogs and some great forums that you can go and access and get support for WordPress. I've got some great tutorials, some people you absolutely want to follow, so check out this list. Okay, you guys, here we go. What I've done is I've actually spent some time to do like content curating and get together a lot of really cool resources for you, and I did it over on webtegrity.com and put out a blog there, but truth is, WordPress Wednesday needs to know about it. You guys need to know about these resources. So we're going to just kind of run through them here quickly, and I'm going to give you some ideas of some places that you can find support, free support. You can find some paid support, and you can find some really cool inspiration and tips and resources. So I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. There you go. So this, of course, is over on webtegrity.com, rather. I'm going to give you 15 different places you can go to find support and encouragement and inspiration. So normally if you do any sort of a Google search, you're going to find the WordPress Codex, but this very quickly can go way over your head when they start talking about loops and hooks and PHP, and wow, I'm already lost, right? So even though this can be a good resource for you, we want to give you even more. So did you know that WordPress actually has a support forum that you can go to? Let me shrink this down even more. Right here, check out all these different topics. It's cool, you can go in here and read all sorts of different threads and see people's problems that they're struggling with, but the best thing about it is you can create a free account, log in, post your question. You're going to have an answer pretty quickly back within 5, 10, 20 minutes tops. You're going to have 2 or 3 different people jumping on the forum. Professionals, yeah, I'm actually one of the contributors to the forums. Professionals jumping in here and answering your questions totally for free. Really cool resource, right? So meetup groups. San Antonio, Texas, we have our WordPress meetup group run by Yusuf Chowdhury. Shout out. We've got the link here. You can check out what that looks like and come attend a class totally for free. And if you're not in the San Antonio area, do a search over on Meetup. You're going to find a WordPress class, hopefully in your area, where you can network and find some really cool resources. Also, WordPress blogs. I've listed a couple here that I really love. You need to check these out. All of these have tutorials, video, YouTube channels, all sorts of really cool stuff. WP Beginner is probably one of my favorites. These guys are doing amazing work over here, giving you totally step-by-step tutorials for the absolute beginner, and they even go even a little bit more advanced than that, offering some really cool video support and resources for you there. WordPress Wednesday, I had to list us because we've got this YouTube channel where every single week we are releasing a video to help you guys totally for free. Wanted to list that here on this blog article. But speaking of YouTube channels, it's not just us out there doing it. There's all sorts of other resources that you can get involved with and get help for WordPress over on YouTube. So get inside YouTube, do some quick searches. You can do stuff like, you know, how to embed a PDF file inside of WordPress. You're going to find, 20 videos step by step how to do something like that. So really super simple. And you're kind of getting the whole rush of being a do-it-yourselfer. You're figuring it out yourself. There's also the opportunity to take advantage of your theme's author. Okay, so if you've purchased a premium theme or if you've paid custom, you should be able to access those people, go back to them and say, hey, I'm struggling with this or that on the website, right? But let's say you're on a free theme. How do you do that? Your author absolutely should still be accessible to you. You should be able to go to his or her website. You should find that link, go to his or her website, and see if they have some sort of a support forum or an email where you can directly communicate with them, asking them questions specifically about your theme. Also, inside of that zipped folder, whenever you got that theme and went to install it, inside of that zip folder, there might be something for documentation inside there. So revisit that, open that up and take a look in there and see if there's a folder called documentation that very easily can walk you through step-by-step situations whenever you're struggling with something specifically regarding your theme. WordPressSupport.com, this is also another resource that offers a really great forum and allows you to very quickly do a search for what you might be struggling with, so that's a cool resource there. You can also very typically contact your hosting company and ask them. Sometimes, the HostGators and the GoDaddies out there will tell you, sorry, that's a WordPress issue, we can't help you with that. But If you've got some amazing support like WP Engine, these guys are a hosting company out of Austin. I'll give them a little shout out. These guys are nothing but WordPress, so they understand WordPress. When you call them, you can get help not only for hosting issues, but you can get help for WordPress. So pretty amazing resource there. Speaking of amazing resources, I've listed WordPress Dev Solutions. We've featured him before on WordPress Wednesday. Wayne McWilliams is actually our lead developer here at Webtegrity for WordPress. He's got a really cool blog that shows you step-by-step how to do things. And this is a little bit more advanced, more for the nerdy person that wants to get in here to the nerd code and really have some fun figuring out how to maybe manipulate some of your PHP files. But you want to walk through this. He also offers a really cool tutorial step-by-step on how to build a custom theme from scratch. So fantastic resource there. WP Water Cooler. These guys are just fantastic. We've been watching them for a while now. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. They actually grabbed together about 10 different WordPress fans, anything from total professionals to automaticians to the do-it-yourself bloggers to WordCamp speakers. I mean, these guys go out and really network to bring in some really great minds to sit down and share with you what's the latest and greatest happening with WordPress. They talk about all sorts of different topics, so check them out. Another cool resource is WordPress Chick. We found her over on Facebook, automatically started following her. She focuses a lot on the Genesis framework for WordPress, but super excited to hear some of her podcasts and check out her YouTube channel. Kim out in California doing all sorts of really cool stuff, so we'll give a shout out to the WordPress Chick. And we're not an affiliate with WP Fix-It, but we've found that they've helped some of our clients and they've helped some people that we've networked with. So for $39, which fits anybody's budget, they claim they can fix your WordPress problem quickly and easily. So jump over on their website if you're struggling with an error or some sort of plugin clash or something like that. Submit a support ticket to these guys and see if they can help you fix the problem. One of the other things that I wanted to share with you is some inspiration for you guys. I know I've struggled sometimes. I'll have a client walk in and sit down with me and say, Corey, I'm not really sold on WordPress. I know, I gasp. I'm like, oh, blasphemer, get out! No, but I just sit down and tell them, I said, listen, I know you're kind of leery because you've heard of the security issues, or I know you're kind of leery because you think open source, how good can that actually be? Well, truth is, if you walk anybody over here to the WordPress Showcase, you're going to find some household names that you had no idea were actually on WordPress platforms. You cannot be listed on this website unless you're using WordPress. So all of these websites that you see here, all these links, are all built on WordPress. You can walk through and see all sorts of different options here for you to dig around and go check out some really cool, amazing, inspiring websites. So this is also a blog article I listed here that showcases 10 incredible blog articles, blog websites actually that are all on WordPress. Check this out. MTV, Forbes, PlayStation, Spotify, the Carnival Cruises, Mozilla, Harvard, Boston. Amazing. All household names, all listed here for you to go check out and see what their WordPress websites look like. Very cool. Okay, so Twitter. I know people are like, I don't know how to tweet. I don't want to tweet. Tweeting is a waste of time. I don't even understand Twitter. Why do you do it? Isn't it just for news? Truth is, Twitter is an incredible resource for you guys to be able to network. Very easily and quickly, you can let somebody know you exist, and you can encourage somebody and tell them, hey, we really love what you guys are doing. Networking with them, even just a simple connection, a simple tweet, a simple touch, reach out there is incredible to see how people find you and connect back with you and tell you thank you for what you're doing. I want to hire you. I want to be a part of what you're doing. It's a very cool resource. I list here maybe how you can do a couple of searches or how you can use hashtags inside there. Did you know, though, that you can come to Twitter, check this out, and do just a really quick search for like WordPress and see all the different tweets currently happening and talking about WordPress? These are all the different tweets, people that you don't even know yet. You're finding all sorts of new people that are talking about WordPress. You're going to find things for plugins, all sorts of cool stuff. And of course, I had to mention Webtegrity because we love helping you too. So a lot of times we don't even charge because it's a very simple fix. We just want to help you. We want to be a resource. One last thing, right here. WordPress 4.0 is on its way out, and it is going to blow your mind how cool it is. Stay tuned, you guys. It's going to be good stuff. Okay, so I know that was a long list, but I really hope that you can find something in there that you're either going to like as a favorite and continue following and use as a resource, or maybe you're going to go over to Twitter and follow some people and find some resources there. Something in that list I'm sure will speak to you and hopefully help you in your time of need when you're panicking with a death screen of nothing but blank, or when you're panicking with what plugin do I search for to use in this situation. The whole list, you've got to find something there that's going to be useful for you. If you have questions, be sure to tweet us. You can visit us over on WPWED.com. I'll put the link in the description box below. And we look forward to seeing you next WordPress Wednesday when I'm going to be talking about projects on the beginner track. Stay tuned. See you next time.